Cancel your custom PC parts order immediately. Stop whatever you are doing right now. Do not drop $2,000 on a massive desktop tower or a high-end Mac Studio, because something just happened that nobody expected. Apple has potentially reshaped the entire desktop computer hierarchy with a tiny machine powered by the new M5 Mac Mini. And if early signals are correct, buying almost any other desktop right now could be a serious financial mistake. Apple's entry-level Mac Mini was always considered the compromise machine. Small, affordable, and limited, mainly used for browsing, office work, and light tasks. But the M5 version changes everything. It transforms that compact box into a system that now competes with desktop towers multiple times its size and price. At the center of it is Apple's new M5 Silicon, bringing major gains in performance, efficiency, and memory integration. This is not a minor upgrade. It is a structural shift in desktop computing, and the impact becomes clear when you look at real-world workloads. Tasks like 4K video editing, multi-layer timelines, color grading, and heavy multitasking, things that once required expensive workstations, are now expected to run smoothly on this compact system. But the real shock isn't just performance. It's cost. A traditional Windows PC build today can easily exceed $2,000 once you factor in GPU pricing, CPU, power supply, storage, cooling, and the full system build. And unlike Apple Silicon systems, those machines also bring heat, noise, and constant power consumption, even when idle. Over time, that becomes a hidden cost: electricity bills, thermal throttling, and performance loss under sustained load. The M5 Mac Mini changes that equation completely. By integrating CPU, GPU, neural engine, and memory into a single optimized silicon architecture, Apple reduces power loss and improves sustained performance. Less heat, less noise, more consistency. But there is a catch, and it is important. Apple is heavily promoting the base 512GB storage configuration as a sweet spot. On the surface, it looks like great value. But internally, the base storage is expected to use a more limited channel configuration, which can reduce read and write performance under heavy workloads. And that matters, because when your system runs out of RAM, it starts using storage as virtual memory. If that storage is slower, the entire system slows down. This is where Apple's upgrade strategy becomes critical. For professionals working with large files, video editing, or heavy workloads, the $200 storage upgrade is effectively mandatory. For casual users, the base model is fine. But for creators, this hidden cost changes the real price of the system. Even with that, the performance per dollar ratio remains extremely aggressive. You are still looking at near workstation-level performance in a compact, silent machine costing around $1,000. And that is what makes this so disruptive. It also puts pressure on Apple's own product lineup. Why spend thousands on a Mac Studio when a smaller machine can handle many of the same workloads? That is where the real market shift happens. And it doesn't stop there. The used market is also affected. Older Macs and custom PC builds begin to lose value faster as this new performance baseline enters the market. Because suddenly, efficiency matters as much as raw power. And Apple controls both hardware and software together. That integration is the real advantage. Unlike Windows systems that must support thousands of hardware combinations, Apple designs everything as a single optimized ecosystem. That means better stability, faster optimization, and more predictable performance. So yes, the M5 Mac Mini looks like just another small desktop. But in reality, it represents a complete reset in how we define value in computing. Performance, efficiency, cost, size. Performance, efficiency, cost, size. All of it is being rebalanced. And if early expectations are right, this might not just be an upgrade. It might be a turning point for the entire desktop industry. Ignore the hype, but don't ignore the shift.